One thing I think that's really important when it comes to covering water is obviously trolling, but the second best thing to me, or probably more important, is side imaging. I mean, you can cover a lot of water just like trolling with side imaging. I have my scale set at 100 feet to the right and 100 feet to the left. Now when it comes to finding those high percentage areas or big boulders or that key spot, I can find very easily with side imaging. And so what we have going on here is it looks like right now we have a bunch of small rocks on both sides of the boat. A little bit on the far side here on the left. We have a little bit of looks like gravel or sand mix out on the outside about 80 to 100 feet away. What I'm looking for is differences in size of rocks. Right now it looks like there's a lot of 1 to 3 foot rocks. And each area is different. But on the Great Lakes a lot of times, I mean, there's big rocks, 10, 20 footers or so. Actually, what we're coming up on here is something that looks a little bit better. And right now we have some flat rocks that were mixed up in those broken rocks. We have some really big ones right here. It's a little bit distorted because the boat keeps drifting from these big waves. And I'm driving along them right now, but I also see to my left here, there's a lot of smooth bottom, a lot of sand, looks like some gravel mix right off this side. And no more than 60 feet away on this is big boulders. That is one of my classic spots I always look for because those big boulders are feeding areas. They're also current breaks on the Great Lakes or on big bodies of water. They can ambush the bait fish by just staging behind those out of the current. They don't use a lot of energy, but when it comes time to rest, they have a short distance to get to clean bottom, and bass and walleyes love to lay on clean bottom. And so we have this big group of big rocks. I mean, majority of these look like they're at least 8 feet or bigger, and they're starting to kind of peter out now on this side. But this to me is a high percentage area. It's also a steep break line. Current's going to be amplified against this, but using side imaging is just as important for covering water as it is for trolling.
Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button and click on the bell to stay up to date with the latest tips and techniques to help you get the next bite.